Okay, today we'll be opening up this used Purolator Boss oil filter, number PBL22500. And I got this used filter from a very generous viewer whose name is John Parada from Yonkers, New York. Thanks, John. This oil filter was in service for 6 months, 3,659 miles, and came off of John's 2018 Chevy Impala. Yep, the one with the 3.6-liter V6 engine. John was using Mobil 5W30 full synthetic oil during this period. Let's open up this oil filter and see how it looks. So let's get started.
This is some work. You got a really good silicone, get nice and tight. Get your angle here, filtration, angle here.
Okay, so before we open up this filter, let's take a quick look at it. This is a sticker on here, and right over here it says Made in USA, and the date code F04P18F1. And this has a Purocell gasket. It's an ethylene acrylic gasket. Pretty thick also. That looks nice. Put that to the side for now. And this filter has 8 inlet holes, metal core with louvers, bypass valve down below. There's a lot of grooves there for threads, about 5 there, I guess. Yeah. And let's take the weight of this filter, because I opened up a new one before, and we'll compare them. 480 grams, and I believe the new one weighed 337 grams. It'll be up there on the side anyways. Okay, so let's open this filter up and see what it looks like. A little bit of oil. I tried draining it too. It didn't want to drain. Okay, well, silicone drain back valve. I'll clean it up, but it all looks nice. Base plate. Let's put that to the side. Let's get another rag over here. Let's look inside here. Ooh, this oil looks dark. Yeah, it's a dark oil. Leaf spring. That's got a nice curve to it, so that's good. Yeah, the oil looks dark. Yeah, I'll let that drain out, see if there's any residue behind. And okay, the filter element. Okay, and I'll put the pleats up on the screen. Got a metal crimp seam, metal end caps, bypass valve right here. And this filter element, 100% full synthetic filter with a micron rating of 99%, 25 microns. Pleats are nicely spaced. Yeah, all looks really nice. Nothing out of the ordinary here. Yeah, it looks good. Okay, let's get some measurements. Let's get the can. .40 millimeters thick, 0.39 millimeters thick. 2.68 inches wide. Okay, there's a lot of oil left in here, so let me squeeze this out, stretch it out, and see what it looks like. Be right back. Okay, and here's the filter all stretched out. And this filter is 47.5 inches long. Okay, first thing I want to say is I opened up one of these filters last year and it was 8.5 inches shorter than this filter. This filter is 47.5 inches long and that one was 39 inches long. I'll put a link down below in the descriptions to that video. I don't know why this one is longer. Maybe they're making them longer now. Something to watch. I mean, that's a good thing. Got more filter media. So with that being said, let's get the thickness on this filter media. 0.72 millimeters thick. And let's take a look at it up close. Here's the filter inside, back side. And as you'll see in the microscope picture that you really can't see through this filter. Let's take a look at that right now. In this pic you can see the carbon soot on the surface. Yeah, so this filter isn't really letting any light go through. You can see it's pretty dark throughout. And this is the plastic, well, I call it plastic. It's a polymer backing, mesh backing, that's what they call it. It's like a plastic though. Feels like a plastic. It's pretty strong though. And that's on the filter all throughout. I managed to get it apart. Sometimes they come apart, you can see that it leaves the little lines. And sometimes it doesn't. So let's take a look at the rest of the filter. So you can see it's, you know, it's a dark filter, but there really isn't any soot built up on the surface. It's just dark. You can see a couple sparklies in there. Not too many though. And I think the lighter spots are just places where I was able to squeeze it out a little better. It was hard to squeeze this filter out with that plastic screen back, the polymer backing on it. Okay, let's look at the rest of the filter. Okay, so we got a nice thick ethylene acrylic gasket. This gasket looks nice. And the stamp leaf spring held up. Nothing wrong with that. Silicone drain back valve. It's got little marks in it from the inlet holes on the, see if I get focus in right there. You can see them. It's from the inlet holes on the base plate. See that? Right here, it goes in there like this. It made those little marks on there, but you know, it's not gonna fall apart or anything. And it's got a really thick base plate. You can see the holes here, how much material there is there. Yeah, its base plate's really nice, heavy duty. The can's fine. Now, let's see, you can see the oil there. There's not really any soot though. It came out, I didn't clean it, you know, I just had it like this and just let it drain. And that's what it looks like. And we got the louvers. Let's take a look at these guys, these louvers. Yeah, you can see they're open. Yeah, there's no problem with this. So a good surprise about this filter is they give you more filter media. I wonder if they're doing that with all the filters. And again, I want to thank John for sending me this oil filter. And I think I'll wrap this video up. And don't forget Oil Filter Fridays. I try to open up an oil filter every Friday on this YouTube channel. So if you like this video, please hit that like button. Thanks for watching and take care. Is this magnetic? Nope. And what do we have here? Whoops, the seam fell apart.